I'm not in no rush.
To see Maddox continue to do what he's done the last couple of games, and when teams are going to continue to, do their thing against Ashton, to see him step up and do what he's done in the passing game, how nice is that been to see?
Oh, it's good. It's not a surprise because he comes in here and works hard every day like the rest of us. I mean, and we're all continuing to grow every week. So being able to see him grow every week and us getting a connection, not just me, to every receiver, we're doing a better job getting open. He's doing a better job finding the open guy. So it's just about growing week to week and keeping that consistency.
How hard are you guys now making it for defenses to have to choose? Hey, because if they want to stack the box against Ashton, great. We'll throw for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Or if you want to do this, then Ashton will do his thing. I mean, you guys are in a pretty good spot, it seems like.
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, when you got the best player in the nation, I mean, all eyes are on him. So it frees up so much space for us in the run game. I mean, in the pass game, because, I mean, we're also making everything look like we're going to block people. So they don't know whether we're blocking or running routes. So having him in the backfield is what's making this whole offense go.
Can you give me
all this attention on Ash? Just have you ever been in offense before where you've had this much time and space sometimes because they're so focused on Genty?
In high school, I had a pretty good back. I mean, he wasn't Ashton Genty, but he was definitely like in high school. He was basically Ashton Genty. So I got in a lot of one-on-ones in high school. But I mean, it's a college level. Guys are way smarter, way faster, way more physical. So being able to see this on a higher level is good because, I mean, it's different when it's a guy back there like him. So just continuing to be great.
Can you give me an example of like a play you scored on, maybe where like Ashton Genty was significantly responsible for the look and whatnot? Just like take me through the play.
The second one, we kind of ran like a strike on the safety because he shot down so fast, and they like to crack replace. So the corner tried to replace to go make the tackle because we blocked the safeties. Safety shot down, ran right past him. So wide open for the second touchdown. That's why I looked around. I'm like, wow, Ashton Genty. It was a nice little play fake. I mean, everything else just fell right into my hands. It was like rocks on air. So that's just one specific play.
In the conference games, the last 4 games, you guys are 70% completion rate in those games. Why has it gone up? What have you seen that? I mean, that's a marked increase from earlier in the season.
Well, it's just we're growing every week. I mean, we're focusing more on the details, the fundamentals, and like I said, I mean, we're playing conference teams. They're trying to let it hang a little bit and just try to stop Ashton from winning the Heisman. But I mean, all in all, we're trying to win the game. So we're out there winning the game by just executing our fundamentals at a higher level than they are.
When, kind of Johnny's point, when you line up and you see a specific look, I mean, when they're putting so many guys in the box, they're kind of tipping their hand. Like, there's only so many things they can do to guard you. Mm-hmm. Like, so what? I don't know. How much do you kind of like? Does that put a smile on your face? Like, I mean, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's way more one-on-ones, and me as a receiver, my job description is to get open, and I don't think it's one person that can guard me. So, being able to just have Ashton in the backfield and just knowing I'm going to get way more one-on-ones is more of a relief because, I mean, I practice every day to win one-on-ones. So.
Dirk said, like, I mean, when you're healthy, like, the results are pretty, like, obvious. Like, when you're healthy, you're good. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you feel right now?
I'm feeling as good as I'm going to feel in a 15-plus, 12-plus game season. So I'm feeling great. I actually feel better than I did earlier in the season. So just continuing to stay in the training room and getting my body right is a huge focus for me.
How hard is it, though, Latrell, to not only stay healthy but almost get healthy during football season?
It's pretty tough because you don't want to miss nothing. But at the end of the day, you know what's best for you. I mean, you got guys in your room. You got to trust that it's going to step up and do your job better or just as good as you. So it's kind of tough, but being able to just have guys in the training room and just continue to try to get healthy is what we need to do.
What was it?
These last couple of games, we've seen Ash get into the passing game a little bit, making some catches. Just what can you say about his contribution to the pass game and how he's performing? I
mean, I think we've seen it a lot last year. He was screen master. I mean, and it's we haven't been doing it as much this year, but I mean, it's Ashton Genty. There's nothing on that field he can't do. So I'm not surprised to see what he does in the pass game, and it's a lot more he can do, and we will get him more involved.
How impressed have you been with the route running of Prince as of late?
I've been really impressed. Prince is growing every week. I mean, we all are, and he's being more consistent and having more urgency to him. So being able to see that is great, and we all still have areas to grow.
You know, not just being a deep threat guy now, just how much more dangerous does that make him?
Oh, it makes him way more dangerous because he's a big physical receiver. So, I mean, they see him running full speed at him. They got to back up because he's fast as well. So once he stops on the dime and gets some rack going, it's wraps for him.
There was so much attention all spring, summer on the QB battle and everything, and it felt like first couple of games people were just be one incomplete pass and people want to just say something about Maddox, whatever. I mean, just to see what he's done these last couple of weeks and be the, you know, statistically maybe the top quarterback in the conference right now. I mean, what you guys, like, I'm sure have seen it all year long, but for everyone else to kind of start to see what you guys have seen, what's the feeling like seeing what he's been able to do?
I mean, it's great. I mean, because we seen him work. I mean, we seen what everybody was saying about him, and we're just like, I mean, he comes in every day and works just like everybody else. So the things that's going on with him, the conference, all that stat stuff, I mean, it's not a surprise to us because we see Maddox work every day, and we know he doesn't want to do nothing but get better and help this team win.
You know, Friday night, Spencer said basically by run blocking, that's how a wide receiver earns the right to catch the football. How impressive have you been with just how the room has bought into that idea, and it really has shown the entire season? Yeah,
I mean, we knew that's what we were going to have to do to open it up because, I mean, we have a great running back, like I said. Just seeing how, I mean, it's game of football. Like, we have to be physical. At all 11 on the field, all 22 on the field has to be physical. So for us to be able to be one of the most physical receivers in the country, the unit is a plus because guys don't know if we're coming to block them or if we're coming to run a route. So just being able to get our nose dirty for our brothers, and we kind of have to have that O-line mentality. It's like, you might not get the ball here, but if you block that person right there, that's a touchdown, and that's all that matters.
Latrell, you kind of asked about this a little bit after the game on Friday, but you waited 2 years to score a touchdown, and then you had to wait like 10 minutes to score the next touchdown, and it wasn't much longer after that where you scored another touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the emotions that hit you after waiting 2 years, and then you score three touchdowns in one half of football?
Oh man, I was just grateful and blessed, honestly, because the past 2 years has just been head down working. I mean, I knew my opportunity was going to come because, I mean, I worked for it. My teammates trust me. My coaches trust me. It was all about me trusting myself and going out there to execute what we had planned, and everything came to fruition, so I'm just grateful.
It might seem silly, but I'm assuming you knew that it had been about 2 years, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I for sure know. Like, after I scored the third one, I was like, I had 3 in one game after waiting 2 years, and when I played 2 years ago, I only had 4 in the total season, so just being able to continue to grow and try to capitalize on what's going on with this offense.
Who do you celebrate with? Like when you get back, you got like 100 text messages. Like what's going on there?
After the game,
yeah.
After the game, I'm with my teammates. I mean, I'm checking my phone every now and then. I'm not a big social media guy. I get on it on the weekends to check out some sports. But being able to see all my friends back home and everybody just congratulating me and telling me how proud they are of me, I was really grateful for that. Seeing people, knowing people that's watching out there and just staying in touch with me. So I was just blessed.
What's the feeling like, just big picture, where you guys are at in the season? I know you don't care, but the first rankings come out tonight. We're getting closer and closer to where you guys want to get to, I guess. Just what's that feeling like where you're not there yet, but you can almost taste, some of your goals and stuff? How do you guys keep pushing forward, and what's the excitement level around the program right now?
It's high level intensity, but we can't focus on the outside stuff. I mean, Coach D comes in here and says it all the time. We're focused on where we're going and where we're learning and where we're growing. So just being able to continue to grow all year and not like putting all our focus on that stuff, because ultimately it might bring some guys down. Some guys might start talking about it, but we just got to come here and work every day because we haven't earned none of that. We haven't made it yet. We could go lose 4 games and all that is just done. So we got to continue to focus on what we're doing right now, and we'll be fine.
Is that harder now, knowing you're close but you're not there yet, or is it easier knowing that you see the end of the tunnel here?
Neither. We're a neutral team. We're just here to work, and if that comes, when it comes, we'll be ready at that time. But right now, we're focusing on our next game because that's the biggest one of the season.
All season, it's been different receivers that have been the leading receiver. Why were you the leading receiver this past game, do you think?
Probably more playing time, more opportunities, just being able to have, San Diego State loaded the box. It's like, I mean, if I have a route that can get me wide open, I'm going to get open. So just being able to get open and just execute the offense. I mean, I don't think it was nothing special that we did. It was just the simple fact that they're so worried about our running back that they weren't trying to stop anybody else. So, I mean, that's the focus there.
What do you see on film from Nevada?
Multiple. They kind of play like a defense like ours with Coach Ione being over there. So kind of a lot of press, a lot of DB blitz. So it's a lot of multiple looks we'll get, but we'll be ready for everything because we got great coaches. We get the looks every day in practice. We'll know what we see. We just got to go out there and execute and play fast.
A little earlier, Latrell, you said that they're trying to prevent your running back from winning the Heisman. Do you think that teams are like that's kind of a focal point for them right now is to stop that?
I mean, they're not trying to win, so I would say so because I mean you can't win by putting 9 people in the box every play. So yeah.
One more. What do you think about Matt Wagner as a pass catcher, especially that one down at UNLV? What do you think about him?
Matt Wagner can catch. Like he got some of the best hands on the team. I mean, I'm not surprised when he catches the ball. We see it every day at practice. I mean, like I said, everybody has room to grow though. So hopefully he'll get better.
Thanks for trying.